Alright, back to another album review. For today's review, I'll be talking about Colonel Claypool's Bucket of Bernie Brains, aka C2B3. C2B3 was a rock supergroup startup by Les Claypool in 2002, and he was the lead singer slash bassist for the band. He also brought in Buckethead on guitar, Brian Mantia, aka Brain, on drums, and Bernie Worrell on keyboards. Les Claypool needs no introduction since pretty much everyone in the rock and metal communities knows who he is. Buckethead is most known for his solo work, particularly when it comes to his guitar playing style, though he has performed with Primus during live shows in '99. Brain was actually the drummer for Primus at one time, and he's worked on other albums that Buckethead worked on. Bernie Worrell did a lot of solo work and worked with Funkadelic, Parliament, and Praxis. Anyways, today's review is on The Big Eyeball in the Sky. This is the one and only album from C2B3. It was recorded at Rancho Relaxo in 2004, and Derek Walls was the studio assistant. Les Claypool produced, mixed, and engineered the album. Stephen Markison mastered it at Markison Mastering. Maurice Caldwell was responsible for the album artwork. The album was released on September 21st, 2004 on Prawn Song Records. The album primarily focuses on jazz rock, experimental rock, funk rock, and progressive rock. Now let's talk about the songs. The intro to this album is Buckethead. The song basically tells a story of Buckethead's persona. The next track is Thai Noodles. With a band like this, then you probably would have expected them to make a song about food. After that is Tyranny of the Hunt. But the way this song is, it could have worked just as well if it was a Primus song. Next up is Elephant Ghost. This track is fully instrumental, and I wouldn't be surprised if Buckethead was the one who came up with the title. Up next is Hip Shot from the Slab. This track doesn't have that many lyrics despite being nearly 4 minutes long. It also features backing vocals from Gavi Lala. That's followed up by Junior. This track was written about the war in Iraq, in addition to criticizing the Bush administration's foreign policy. Of course, everyone knows that the days of the Bush administration was a really shitty time to be alive. We followed up with Scott Taylor. This is another fully instrumental track. The following track is The Big Eyeball in the Sky. Of course, this song shares the same name as the album. Gavi Lala also provides backing vocals. The track after that is Jackalope. This is the third and final track on the album that's fully instrumental, and there is a mythical creature called the Jackalope. What comes after that is 48 Hours to Go. To me, this song wouldn't sound out of place if it was made by Primus. The finale of this album is Ignorance is Bliss. For me, this song ends the album quite well. In order to promote this album, C2B3 went on tour starting on September 24th, 2004. They performed in 18 different states during the tour. I couldn't find any info on how well this album did commercially due to how obscure it is. However, it did receive mostly positive reviews from critics. And now for my thoughts. I think this is a very good album. I think it was a great idea for Les Claypool to get these other guys together to form a supergroup. Sadly, this was the only album that C2B3 ever made, since they split up at the end of 2004. To make things worse, Bernie Worrell passed away from cancer at the age of 72 on June 24th, 2016, ending the possibility of a C2B3 reunion. After Bernie passed away, Buckethead made a tribute song called Space Viking, which was included on Pike 245. I think it's said that there weren't any more studio albums by C2B3, but this album still holds up, and I highly recommend it. The Besides, the 20th anniversary of this album is next year. Now's the part where I question you. Have you listened to The Big Eyeball in the Sky? If so, what do you think about it? What's your favorite song from it? Did you ever see C2B3 in concert? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to notify you of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video.